Hi, my name is Simone and I'm the Zen Mommy. I help people with spiritual awakening and navigating your ascension. And today, I just want to have a little chat with you guys. So I was having my me time tonight, and I was thinking, I was smoking a joint, and these thoughts were coming to my head about things that are going on, and it seems this is the first time, like in my life, that I've heard so many predictions being made about things. Predictions about the future, predictions about the things that are going on right now that shall not be named. But there's multiple avenues of these predictions. Like someone would come to you with some information, or you would see some information online, or you may see it on the news. And it might be something like, well, they're going to force vaccinations. And then you think, oh my God, I think that might be possible. What if they do that? They're going to put a microchip in you. Then you're like, oh my God, I think that's possible. What if they do that? All your electricity will be shut off. And you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do if the electricity, all my food is going to freeze? And okay, so I wanted to talk about how to deal with people's predictions when you hear something that is a possibility that can happen in your reality or any reality. For a moment, you step on that timeline. And for that moment, you know how it feels like it's really real? Like some of these things, it sounds very realistic, you know? This thing coming from animals sounds very realistic. It's coming from biological warfare. That's very realistic. It's coming from 5G radiation. That's very realistic. And so it's easy to step on a timeline when you do hear it, to be like, oh, you know what? And then the thing is, we're starting to realize we're multidimensional because now we can pretty much hear one timeline, imagine it, see how bad it would get. Then we can hear another timeline and we can see how bad it can get. And so I think that we should really take this opportunity that's presenting us with all of these predictions to teach us how to see the multiverse, the multiple timelines in the multiverse. And seeing, so these predictions, so the fact that you step onto the timeline when you hear about it. So say somebody comes to you with a story. Guess what? In the future, we're going to have to be forced, vaccinations and microchips put on us, the mark of the beast or whatever. So you hear that timeline and things are looking kind of grim with everything that's going around. And you think possibly that, this is possible. And then you kind of, for a moment, you try to stick to your, I'm going to believe, in my spirituality and my ascension, and I'm going to be fine. But don't forget, there's a part of us that sees that and kind of cringes for a second. So I just want you to know that part of you that does that is the part of you that when you hear it, that's the creator part of you. See, that timeline can only happen if you believe it. So when you listen to the story and you hear it and it sounds like a possibility, that means that you stepped on that timeline. That's why you believe it. So what you need to know is you have a choice to choose which timeline to create the reality you're going in. So when you hear those timelines, that's all possibility. You just have to think of it as this is a multiverse. There's a multitude of creators creating their own. Whatever you believe you can create, if you're in a reality, if you believe in this journey, you believe that whatever you believe in, whatever you put your energy to, that you can create it. So imagine everyone else, they have their creation. So the whole thing about this is really starting that you have to really remember that you're a creator God. And that if you start to believe a future prediction, that's going to be the journey that you're going to merge with. So you have to decide what you want to create for you. Live in the present moment right now. Whatever's going to happen, it doesn't matter. The key is to is to shift to what you want to happen. Stick to what you believe in. You know, and if everything fails, at least you can say, no matter what, I believed in this and I saw it through. And only great things are going to come to you if you trust and believe in your faith and your inner self and your inner journey. Because we decided before we came here what our journey was going to be, and we didn't decide for ourselves to fail in meeting the path that we chose or the purpose or whatnot. So anyways, I just want to share that message with you guys while I was up late. And thank you for watching. Peace and love. Namaste.